Good morning. Good morning. This is Amber from the Hormone Hack. I am live this morning, kind of early. I'm in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. And if you're not familiar, we are full-time RVers and we live at a state park in our RV. We had sold everything a year and a half ago. We are debt-free and we are loving life because we get to pursue the things that we love to do. And I love to talk about body transformation. I love helping women get their health back, get their bodies to a state that they've never seen before, and I love being the fact that I get to use my education. I do have a master's degree in health and wellness, so I love it. This is my lifestyle. I share it with you guys, and if you like it, absolutely get involved into my lifetime program, thehormonehack.com/life. So today I'm going to talk to you about the fastest way to get rid of belly fat. And I'm doing one of the things right now to start off my day. If you're not a coffee drinker, it's totally fine. You might be a green tea drinker. Totally fine. You may not like any of that, but guess what? Water first thing in the morning, 8 ounces to get things flushing and going is very, very good. But before I get into some more tips and tricks, I want you to know belly fat is a hormone issue at its root cause. There's a hormone in your body, and if you've heard me talk about it before, it is called cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone, and when your body feels stress, and stress can come from anything. Stress can come from your environment, it can come from work, home, finances, relationships, things of that nature, and it also comes from additives and preservatives in food. It comes from things that are not natural to your body. And when your body gets exposed to it, it absolutely sends your cortisol hormone, which is very sensitive, up. If your cortisol level goes up, your belly fat goes up. If your cortisol level is down, it allows your body to process and get rid of it. And that's the whole point, is to keep your body fat low. I have different strategies for eliminating belly fat. 99% of it doesn't require a workout per se. If we can't get your food leveraged and you eating properly, then exercise is going to work against you, and you will find that you will gain belly fat and you're going to lose weight. So I teach you guys how to eliminate belly fat naturally, and the best way, the quickest way, the fastest way. And the first thing you need to do is have you some black coffee in the morning. If you like black coffee. A lot of people say that they're fasting, but what they don't understand is when they put in half and half or creamers or anything like that, what happens is you're not fasting. You've broken your fast with a calorie. Calorie doesn't mean go without food or water. Fasting and breaking a fast means that you have gone a certain amount of time without a calorie. And black coffee has 0 calories. Lemon water with a tablespoon of real lemon, 0 calories. Green tea with nothing in it, 0 calories. That's what we're talking about. Now, can you use 0-calorie sweeteners? No, that is a foreign entity to your body. Anything with the THOL in it, like erythritol, some of these things you'll see on labels, that is an alcohol sugar. An alcohol sugar, you don't want it in your body. Why? Because it never gets digested. It gets absorbed into your intestines and you will gain weight. It doesn't work. Can your body have it in low amounts? Yes, but if you're fasting, you don't want that in your body. You're stopping the processes of burning fat, so you don't want to do that. So you're going to start off with doing that. The other thing you're going to do is remove as many additives and preservatives as you can, and I have my top veggies. I got to think how many there are. I'll list them off, but I have my top veggies that will do the best at flushing out the fat in your body. And here's the thing. You're going to eat these in your second eating window. So when you go to break your fast, you're going to first fight your fat with fat right off the bat. So this is not what you're going to eat very first. This is going to be like your second and third meal of your day. Okay, so when you go to break your fast, use good fat. That's a whole nother video, and you can go back through my videos. I'll tell you exactly what they are. This is like your second eating window. This would be like your first meal and or your last meal. So you're going to include these veggies with your good clean proteins, okay? You're going to use asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, collard greens, and what is the other one? Collard green, Brussels sprouts. Okay, and then of course avocado. But if you're not, use your avocado for breaking your fast. You can have it again if you want to later on in the day, but focus on these veggies, because these veggies are going to be the ones that are going to promote your body to want to flush that fat out. And if you don't give it a reason and block your body with an additive or preservative, then your body will be the most efficient to get rid of it more quickly and keep your cortisol levels down. So pair it up with a good, clean, organic, hormone-free beef. And I'm talking like 3 to 4 ounces. I'm not talking about a pound. You can completely stress your body out by overeating even good food. So you got to keep it in perspective. 3 to 4 ounces of good, clean meat, hormone-free beef, chicken. Like if you do chicken thighs, like keep the skin on and do it like in an air fryer or cook it in the oven, things like that. Keep that on, like a little like chicken thigh, 1 to 2 of those. And then pair it with some of those vegetables and bam, you're flushing fat right away. And you do this in your timed eating window. So for example, I like to break my fast around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so I'm gonna break it with good fat first. By the time I get to dinner time, around 5 o'clock, some days, and I have to adjust my window because my window changes every day. So around 5 o'clock, that's where I'm gonna have my chicken, my good ground beef, hormone-free grass-fed beef with those veggies. And when I say how much do you need, you only need like 1 to 2 cups. You don't need to take all those veggies and try to shove them in your face. No, I'm talking about like if you do broccoli, a cup. Maybe you want to do a cup of broccoli and like half a cup of cauliflower. Totally fine. Absolutely totally fine. But you don't need to like eat the whole stalk of asparagus, or you don't need to eat like a big bowl of collard greens. If you like it, eat it, but you don't need to go that far with it. And here's a tip too. If you want to cook your vegetables, cook it in good organic unsalted butter, and then go back and salt it with pink Himalayan salt, because pink Himalayan salt is not going to cause inflammation in your body like iodized salt. And inflammation will rise your cortisol because it is processed and it is made from a lab, and it will cause your body to feel stressed. We don't want your body to feel stressed. We want your body to feel relaxed, okay? And so just understand that belly fat is a hormone issue. It is not necessarily a food issue, although food can promote your cortisol levels to get high if you're eating the wrong processed foods, or if you're overeating good foods. You know, so this is kind of what it is. And I'm telling you right now, if you go with fat first and you're going into your second meal of the day, you're going to be shocked about how not hungry you actually might not be. You're going to be shocked. Your body gets full quicker, and then you're not eating as much. And I'm telling you right now, yesterday I broke my fast with a fat bomb from the hormonehack.com recipe book, which is in the hormonehack.com/life. So I had a fat bomb, half of an avocado, and I had like a handful of, I had like 4 little macadamia nuts, I had 3 Brazil nuts, and I had a little bit of almonds and a little bit of pecans. I had that and my Superwoman smoothie, and by the time I came around to dinner time, I seriously, honest to gosh, was not, like my stomach wasn't even growling. Like I was not that hungry, but I came home and I ate, what did I have? I had, you're gonna laugh. I actually had some hormone-free, uncured hot dogs. That's what I had. I had 2 of those, and I had a chicken thigh. But I had 1 piece of Dave's Killer bread, and I gave Jake, my dog, the other piece of bread because I give him an aspirin to help him with his arthritis. So that's what I had. But anyway, today I'm gonna have hormone-free grass-fed beef, and I'm going to make me a hamburger, but I'm going to put some avocado. Oh, I've got it in my head. I'm going to have avocado. I'm going to wrap it in some bacon, have a little bit of cheese, and I'm going to follow it up with, I got a sweet potato in there, and I love my air fryer. I'm going to make some sweet potato fries. So Tammy, can I make a quiche as fast as a... Yes, you can make a quiche as a fast breaker. I would suggest, though, that okay, you'll have eggs in it. The veggies are kind of neutral. You know, you can use it to break your fast, but I would have some kind of like butter in there. I don't know if you're using butter to make your quiche or not, but I would have some kind of good fat. And when I say to break your fast with fat, make sure the fat content is higher than the protein content in that very first fast breaking. Otherwise, I'm telling you right now, Tammy, the way you cook, because you're a phenomenal cook, you could cook that meal like for dinner, and even like for your like middle meal before you eat dinner, and it would be perfect. It would be absolutely perfect. I think your quiche would be better on later in your fast, but yes, you can. I would just make sure whatever good fat you're using in it exceeds the protein part of it. And that's how I gauge good fat. You know what I mean? A lot of good fat will have protein in it, but it's, you know, it's got to have a higher good fat ratio than protein. So I hope that helps. Let me know if it doesn't. You got my info. You can ask me. So anyway, that's kind of all I had for today. I just wanted to let you guys know, if you are exercising and working out, here's a tip. Your exercise needs to be complementing what you're doing on your food, because it's an 80-20 rule. 80% of your success is going to come from the food that you eat, and 20% of it is going to come from the exercise that you do. I'm helping a friend of mine. She's training for a 10K. And so I think we're gonna start today, as long as it doesn't rain. But I'm gonna get her going. But here's the thing, everything that you do, if you're exercising, now I'm just talking about exercise, pull it from the core. I don't care if you are running, I don't care if you are doing some kind of arm workout, whatever it is, pull it from the core. So, what do I mean pull it from the core? That means if I'm gonna go take some dumbbells, I'm gonna lift them above my head. Before I even lift it above my head, I'm gonna set my feet on my weight on my heels. I'm gonna pull my belly button into my back of my spine, and I'm gonna push it up from the core. That movement there is going to strengthen your core. It's gonna help push, you know, that belly fat out, because now you're using that muscle, and it's going to complement the food that you're doing, and you're going to see it go a lot quicker. So, you know, anything that you do, pulling from the core. I'm just trying to think other things people do. Push-ups, same way. Squats, same way. If you're not comfortable with doing squats, sit on the picnic table and stand up. But don't just like sit down and stand up. You need to suck in your belly, strengthen it, and do it. Everything comes from the core. Everything comes from the core. And practice it even if you're walking. If you're walking, like if you take a 10-minute brisk walk or a 20-minute brisk walk, same thing. Everything comes from the core. But know that it's not going to help you if you're eating additives and preservatives and it is putting stress on your body. Because remember, belly fat is a cortisol issue, not a food issue, although food can be one of the culprits. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys today. I hope you guys have a great day. I didn't think it was going to rain today, but maybe it's going to. I thought it was supposed to be sunny, but it's warm here. It's like 60-some degrees. Me and Jake have already done our walk, and that's kind of what I got going on. So if you like this video, comment, like, and share. Don't forget my podcast. It's on anchor.fm. And you can find it on 9 different platforms, so whatever your favorite listening platform is, find it there. And then I'm also on Twitter and all these things, so find your favorite social media outlet, and I am working very hard to be there where you are. So have a great day. I'll talk to you guys soon on the next video. Bye-bye.